boys and girls. Today we're going to be reading Zelda and Ivy, the Runaways. So last week we started reading chapter 1, The Runaways, and I never got to finish reading it to you, so I wanted to finish it now, chapter 1, and then start chapter 2. So Ivy filled her teapot from the garden hose and peeked in the window. "They don't seem to be missing us," she reported. "It may take a while," said Zelda. "Lucky you brought your cards." Zelda and Ivy played 14 hands of Go Fish. Still, their parents did not come looking for them. "I wish we had cookies," said Ivy. "Be tough," said Zelda. "We may have to sleep here tonight." The Fox sisters put on their PJs and waited for dark. To pass the time, they decorated the edge of the blanket with pussy willow puffs. They figured out their names backwards, Adles and Yvi. They wrote a two-chapter book about a worm named Philip. When they finished, they could hear their parents talking and laughing in the kitchen. "We should have left a note," said Ivy. Pretty soon, salsa music drifted out the window. "I bet they're dancing," said Ivy. "I sure love to dance." "Oh, all right, Ivy," said Zelda. "I don't want you to feel left out. Let's go home." The Fox sisters packed up their stuff and scurried back across the lawn. Their dad met them at the kitchen door. "Oh, there you are," he said. "We saved you each a delicious cucumber sandwich." So after all that, they ran away for the day, and they came home, and they had to eat their cucumber sandwich after all. This is a great story. I'm excited to read chapter 2. Okay, so here we are, chapter 2, the time capsule. So, boys and girls, today in reading, I want to teach you that readers don't just work hard to read words. They work hard to understand their books. As you read, always check, am I getting it? If not, you have to go back and reread to figure out how everything in the story is fitting together. Okay? So, this is kind of like Al at Home, how each chapter tells a different story and it has the same characters throughout. It's different than Roscoe Riley, because in Roscoe Riley the chapters kind of build upon each other. So this is going to be a new story about Zelda and Ivy. Okay? So we're going to make sure that when we're reading, not only are we trying to figure out tricky words, but we really have to make sure that we're understanding what we're reading. And if we don't understand, we should go back and reread. Okay, so chapter 2, the time capsule. Zelda wrote the label with fat pen. "A gift from the world of the past to the world of the future. This is a time capsule," she said. Okay, so I'm going to stop and really think about what's going on. The girls are putting things inside a time capsule. And I see the word gift there. So it looks like they're putting in maybe like presents, right? Another word for gift is present. So they're putting in presents from the past to the world of the future. And we learned those words in social studies, remember? So one day in the future, so many, many years from today with the Fox sisters, so in the future, somebody's going to open up this time capsule and see the present or the gift that they put inside. What does it look like they're going to put inside? Oh, that's their lucky jewel. I bet you that's what they're gonna put inside. So boys and girls, did you see how I stopped to really think about what was going on in the story? That's such an important job that you have to do when you're reading. She rubbed her lucky jewel against her shirt and dropped it into the box. Oops. Sorry. 100 years from now, someone will open this box and find my lucky jewel. What are you going to put in? How about our worm book, said Ivy. Come on, said Zelda. Put in something really good. Remember, it's for the children of the future. Oh, okay, so I see Zelda didn't want to put in something that was special to her because she knows that once it goes into that time capsule, she's not going to see it again because they don't want children to open this for 100 years. Okay, this is a good chapter so far. I'm excited to find out what Zelda puts in, but I'm going to stop right there. Okay, so boys and girls, today in reading, we got to finish chapter 1 of Zelda and Ivy, and then we got to start chapter 2, and we now know that when we're the boss of our reading, we have to do much more than just figure out tricky words. We have to really understand what's happening in the story, and if we don't understand what's happening in the story, then we have to go back and reread. And there's nothing wrong with going back and rereading. Okay, have fun in reading today.